morning, Desmond Donders. How are you doing this morning, David? How's everything going? I hope your Tuesday is good. Good morning, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're at my channel, Chilling with Millen. My name's Mike. I come by every morning live at 6:05 in the morning. Wake up with you guys, get the sleep out of my eyes, enjoy my coffee, and practice on my guitar. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is National Autism Day. That's right. Today we raise an awareness for autism. We all have a friend over at Gemma's Journey of Grace who is helping to promote the Autism Week over in the UK, and it is an international day of awareness over here in Canada, April 2nd. And I would encourage you guys to go over to Gemma's Journey of Grace. Somebody drop a link for her channel. That would be awesome. Find out what she's doing with that. Retweet any of her messages today, guys. That would be awesome. Just to get some of the word out. She's raising awareness for autism. And I promised her on the weekend that I would promote that as much as I could. Worthy cause, I am sure. Who else do we have in the house? Justin is in the house. Hey, Justin, you just came from Nerd of the North to Chilling with Millen? Wow. Yeah, I needed a little boost of Nerd of the North this morning. He was kind of fun. Dee Dee's in this house this morning too, and looks like Aunt Lorna was first one in. So Justin's starting out with his Pisces right off the bat, and Justin, that's awesome. I am going to read Pisces first this morning, so here we go with Pisces this morning. Good morning, Ma and Pa. How are you doing this morning? Hope everything's good. What's the weather like down there? Yes, I'm going to start with Pisces this morning, and then Justin Mello wants a flirty Pisces, and I'm sure Dee Dee does as well. But as you know, I'm not doing the timelines anymore. I'm reading the horoscopes in order, and we're going to start at Pisces and work our way up. So here we go with Pisces today, April 2nd, 2019. Helping other people will be much easier than you think today, and it won't require that you get too involved in their lives. Just by going about your daily routine, you'll be helping others complete their daily tasks more efficiently. They're relying on you to keep doing what you do and not pay any special attention to them. Overt attempts to provide assistance could make some people feel self-conscious, so give them their space and try not to hover. That's your daily for this morning, Pisces. Let's see what your flirty has to say. Here we go with flirty Pisces. With a wink and a smile. You thought your buddy had your back. Now look at the silly predicament you two have waded into. Everything's going to be all right in the end, but don't make things any more complicated than they have to be. A little bit specific this morning for that horoscope. That is the kind of confidence I like to see, Floral. Yes, Dee Dee, you are doing what you want to do and continue to do it. And Gemma's Journey Grace. Yes, there you go. Thank you so much, David, for putting Gemma's awesome channel link in there. I would encourage everyone to jump on that link and head over there and subscribe to her channel. She's doing a fantastic job. Well, there she is right there. What do you know? There's Gemma. Hey, just popping in before you head out onto an event at World Autism Awareness Week. See, I told you that's what she was going to be doing today. Yes, I've been talking about World Autism Awareness Week, and particularly today's the national day here, the International Day of Autism Awareness. And yes, I encourage you to go over to her channel, check out what she's doing, listen to the message, guys. Help her get the word out. Retweet any of her messages that she has. Share it out. That's the whole point. And now we're going to move on. We've got Pisces is finished, so let's move on to Aquarius, guys. Get Aquarius done for all the Aquariuses in the house. And for those of you who are watching now and on the rewatch, Aquarius, April 2nd, National Autism Awareness Day. Boom. Your self-discipline is really flagging right now. Sorry about that, guys. and it would be in your best interest to get it back into tip-top shape as soon as possible. Promise yourself a gift or some other reward when you hit your goal. That will be a long way towards putting your focus back where it needs to be. It may be hard to resist some social invitations made by appealing people you'd like to get to know better, but resist them you must, at least for the next few days. You like the lime green, do you? It's got reflective tape too, if you notice. So yeah, the forklifts can see me in the truck a lot better that way. Oh dear, dear, dear. Yesterday ended in a meltdown. Well, Gemma, what I told you. Just come on over here and chill. Put everything off to the side right now. And I'm glad you're feeling better. And we'll move on to a nice, steady Capricorn. Excuse me, Capricorn for all the Capricorns in the house. Excuse me while I take a sip of my first coffee this morning. April 2nd. Let's do this up, guys. Capricorn, you will need to push yourself a bit harder than usual in order to get that delicious feeling of accomplishment today. Good enough just won't be, well, good enough. You haven't been making the most of your abilities, and while that may make life easy, it won't make life rewarding. You want the world to have an accurate idea of how fabulous you are, don't you? Or are you holding back because you don't want people to expect more from you? All right. Oh, I love to see that, guys. We got David, Mon, Pa, and Dee Dee all giving positive encouragement over there to Gemma. Yes, she does need some hugs and a little bit of uplifting, spirited things today. Today especially, she's going to be super, super busy raising awareness for autism, and hopefully she won't have any meltdowns today. She'll just take a second, just chill out, and move on, move forward. That's one of Mom's favorite advice. Keep looking forward. The past is in the past. There you go. Stay positive, my friends. Stay positive. Okay, here we go. Next one is Sagittarius. Very easy to move on to the next horoscope now, guys. No worries about the timeline. Just going through them one at a time for you guys to hear. Here we go with Sagittarius. Approaching conflicts in a direct manner is a wise strategy. It will save you time and plenty of headaches. Someone who has really been throwing his or her weight around thinks that you've been intimidated to the point of complete obedience. And won't it be amusing when you show this person that you don't take kindly to being pushed around? Try not to escalate the tension when you make it clear that you have a mind of your own. Be firm, but polite. There's Sagittarius this morning. Let's change the sign up. Go up to Scorpio and see what excuse me, my tongue got tied there. See what's in store for Scorpio for today. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's go in the ease. A tantalizing offer will test your willpower today and promise you immediate gains. But in order to get those rewards, you will be forced to let go of some long-term goals. Do you think it's worth it? The stars say no. It's not in your best interest to give up all that headway you've gained lately. So do your best to keep focused on what you know will be more rewarding in the future. Picture yourself living the life you want to live and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Inspired John? Already? Whoa, somebody's up early. Hope you've got the covers all nice and warm, my friend. Scooch over, we're all climbing in. There's 7 people in the room right now. You got room for that, buddy? How was your birthday? Put on a pot of coffee, we're all joining you. Details, my friend, details. TMI, TMI. Tantalizing offer with games. That is a cream cake with me looking at it. All right. John had an awesome birthday. That's amazing. That's good. There's hope for me yet. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yes, that's right. I'll be singing the birthday song for myself tomorrow, I guess. But right now, I'm going to be reading the Libra horoscope. I know there are some Libras in here. Yes, that's funny, David. It couldn't have been that awesome. Mike will be 49 again. That's right. Here we go. Libras, April 2nd, 2019 horoscope. For all my Libra friends in the house, you will reach an important milestone today, and you will feel awfully proud of yourself. But when it comes to celebrating this momentous event, you will need to know your limits, financial, emotional, and physical. Go for a more restrained approach. Opt for a nice dinner out or a spiffy new pair of shoes. But don't book any first-class flights or start shopping for a sports car. The focus should be on you and your accomplishments, not an ostentatiously crowded, not about crowing on about what you've achieved. Well, let us do the crowing for you, Libra. Today is a National Autism Awareness Day, International Autism Awareness Day, and this week in the UK, it's National Autism Awareness Week. And yes, it's your eyes, Dee Dee. And I have promised Gemma that I would be plugging her channel all this week to help raise awareness for autism. We all know who Gemma is, but she needs our help to get her word out. So if you guys can head over to her channel, take some of her messages, retweet them, do the hashtags, get it all out there on social media, guys. Let's do this. Let's raise awareness for our friend Gemma. She's doing a fantastic job. Her journey to inspire, to raise awareness, and she's doing a fantastic job. Also, she's a great person to know, too. And your horoscope says you're going to be celebrating. Aha, who is this Gemma you speak of? Oh, Inspired John, you're such a card. It's not Sarcastic Saturday today. Yes, there you go. And today's Virgo is coming up right now. Virgos in the house. Good morning, Lindsay. How are you this morning? Here's your horoscope for Virgo. Keep your heart to someone new. Opening your heart to someone new doesn't always have to be a frightening experience. As long as you accept whatever is meant to be, you can look at your revelation of affections as truth you're stating, not as a risk you're taking. If you go for romance today, you'll be able to keep all of your expectations realistic and start a conversation with someone you're interested in without feeling as though you're under too much pressure. go. That is Virgos this morning. Gemma, if you're on Facebook, we could share it out for you also. Hey, that's a great idea, guys. Find her Facebook and share out her message today. If she's still in the house, she can drop a link. There you go. I know she's super, super busy today. I know she's going to be running around with a bunch of interviews, and hope that all goes well for her today. Wishing her some positive influence. There we go. And today, guess what? You know, Mike, I look over at these stools and I have to say, they do not look comfortable, but then I'm a dwarf and I could not climb up if I wished to. Yeah, the stools over there, yeah, they don't look comfortable. I thought about doing my Live at 605 on those like a guitar stool, bar stool, but they're not very comfortable. And I like to sit back every once in a while, just relax, chill out. There you go. Knock out a video for Gemma today. That's a great idea, John. Oh, I wish I had the time to do that. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. That's a great idea, John. All right, let's do Leo this morning. I know my mom's waiting patiently for April 2nd, 2019. 51 years ago today, my mother had no idea that she was going into labor the next day. 51 years ago, Mom. Holy cow. Hey, there's Pippa. Good morning, Pippa. How are you doing this morning? I love that, you lovely lot. I can almost hear you saying that with that brilliant accent that you guys have. Good morning, you lovely lot. It would reach the fans of each of you, Mike and Joanna. And Fran's in this morning. Well, good morning, Fran. How are you this morning? Hope everything is good. What's the weather like out there? Because I plan on riding my bike today, so hopefully it's not too cold. I just heard it was going to warm up this afternoon, so I thought, you know what? Why sacrifice a pleasant ride home just because the morning ride there is going to be a little bit uncomfortable? So I'm going to bundle up and take my bike. Stand in front of the camera and 4 minutes of how Gemma has affected you. Hey, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Here we go, Leo. Let's read your horoscope this morning. You're a bright and cheerful space right now. You're in a bright and cheerful space right now. And it seems as though you're really going in the right direction. To build on this positive energy today, you should let your enthusiasm shine brightly. If something strikes your fancy, don't just say you like it. Write a song about it. Do an interpretive dance. Write a poem that sings its praises. Appreciating the things in your life will help encourage even more good things to come your way. There you go, Leo. Something happened. Good topic for a 5 on the fly. Yes, that's a great idea, Mom. Great topic for a 5 on the fly. And I got just the place to do it, too. I'm already forming a plan. What is that? There's this. Yes, I'm already forming a plan. That is a great idea. 5 on the fly for Gemma's Journey Grace. Absolutely. All right, Pippa's in the house. Just in time, too, because it's time for Cancer. So let's do this one. 6 degrees and sunny. Oh, I wish I was riding my bike over where you are, David. Pippa's feeling lethargic today. Well, let's see what her horoscope has in store for her this morning. Today, it might feel as though you're speaking in some kind of code, and that only people equipped with the right decoder can hear what you're saying. Your friends will understand where you're coming from, but others may misinterpret you and make some negative assumptions. To prevent any big misunderstandings, try to act as low-key as possible today. Stay quiet. That way you'll lessen the chances that someone will overhear you and draw wild conclusions. There's, I think, at least 2 Cancers in the house this morning, Fran and Pippa, I'm pretty sure. And today's takeaway is stay low key. Interesting. But like I said, I'm no horoscope guru. I just read them to keep the conversation going. Something to do while I'm practicing and callousing up my fingers with my guitar. And of course, enjoying the day with you guys. It's always fun to share the horoscopes, I think. That's right. I had to laugh too. A little bit of a chuckle. Pippa says, sounds great. I'll just sleep. Yep, I'll do a lay in. There you go. And our next sign this morning, let's move on to Gemini. For all the Geminis in the house, John's making some more room for Pippa in the bed. I think that's 8 in the bed now. 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over. So Geminis, mixing business and pleasure would be very dangerous for you right now. Blurring the line between loved ones and co-workers will confuse you at a paralyzing level. So keep your heart at home and your mind on your work. That way you'll be much likelier to succeed at both. Your professional prospects are about to get a bit more promising, and you'll have to have a clear head so you can pursue the opportunities that are coming your way. You feel all snuggly, do you, Dee Dee? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you guys are amazing. The fact that you come by and share your day, part of your day with me, it just warms my heart, makes me feel great, puts a little spring in my step. I mean, seriously, what better way to start the morning? A cup of coffee, guitar playing, and a bunch of friends in the lounge. Why not? John, I hope you've got a sturdy bed, my friend. We've got 9 people in the bed with you right now. That's a lot of people. Oh, the doom of blurry lines. Oh, woe is to us and the blurry lines. We got some blurry lines. We'll do a Yankee trick here. All right, I'll go with charm. And good looks, well, okay, I don't have the greatest of looks, but my lovely singing, oh my goodness. Wow, that's too much, over the top. Appreciate the compliments, though. Thank you so much. Star signs of the, blurry lines, star signs. See, look at me. Hey, if I got charm, good looks, and lovely singing, I do not have intelligence. Sometimes things just go right over my head. All right, guys, let's do Taurus this morning. The one timeline that I do remember, because Mrs. Chilling with Millen wants to hear her horoscope in the morning. 2540, I'm reading Taurus. Here we go, Taurus. Wow, this is awesome. Today she's heading to London. So here we go. If you have any travel plans brewing, all signs point to a very successful journey. Although one small last-minute snag could leave you feeling a bit rushed. But relax, you have plenty of options and things will work out as well as you hope. If you want an upgrade, feel good about asking. Your charm will get you noticed and rewarded. When you approach any uncertain situation, expect the best possible outcome and things will go in your favor. That's awesome. Christina's heading down to London today. She's going to check out the London office where she works, and she's got a little bit of condo business down there, so She's going to have a little bit of a journey this morning. But she promises to be back for my birthday tomorrow. Oh yes, there is a London here in Canada. Yeah, London, Ontario. Probably named after London, UK, but it's basically, it's got one of the best universities. It's a university town. Population's probably a little over, I don't know, over 1 million for sure, I think. Mom would know better. She lives closer to London than I do. Yeah, it's a popular name. You would be surprised. I can go through a list, and Aries is next. Poor John. Aries is next, but before I get to Aries, I could go through a list of suspect UK inspired names of towns or places here in Canada. First one that comes off the bat is Norfolk County. We have a Norfolk County here in Ontario. The next one, Simcoe. There's a town of Simcoe and there's a county of Simcoe. Sussex, we have a Sussex County. Oxford, we have an Oxford County. Like we've already mentioned, London. What else is there? Come on, Mom, you'd know a lot better than I would. No, we don't have a Fochabers or Foshabers or what. I remember that one from the Scottish. There's tons in the US too, I bet. Yep, John. Sounds so British when you speak their name. Oh, I sound British. Yeah, Norfolk County. I was born and raised in Norfolk County. Norfolk County's got the unique. It's a pie type slice of Ontario that's uniquely different from everywhere else because it was pretty much born and bred around the tobacco industry back in the day. So if you wanted to work in tobacco, you'd go to Norfolk County. Come on, Mom, name some other UK inspired towns and cities in Ontario. I think my Scottish pronunciation video was demonized because of the place name. Yeah, that was a hard one to get through, wasn't it, Pippa? All right, Inspired John's been waiting long enough, I think. It's time to move on to the to the Aries. Brisbane. I wonder if Brisbane is anywhere else. I wonder. Well, there's a lot of small towns all across Canada, so I imagine one of them's got to be named Brisbane. You know, what would be fun to do someday is just Google different towns and find out where else they come. Put the name of their country beside it and see where else it is. But yeah, lots of that. Okay. Yes, John needs his star sign. I saved Aries for last today, guys. Taking my time with my Aries. It's only slightly iffy. Here we go for April 2nd today, the day after John's birthday and the day before mine. We're going to read the Aries horoscope. What moral sacrifices are you prepared to make in order to reach your goals? Thinking about these boundaries is important, especially today. When you'll be offered a major opportunity that will involve an action that might leave you a bit embarrassed to look in the mirror. You aren't the type of person who manipulates people so you can use them to your advantage. But keep in mind that other people, even your competitors, are human beings just like you. Interesting. You love how they get their name. Portsmouth is named because it is a port at the mouth of a river feeding into the ocean. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of ports in Ontario too. Let me see. Portsmouth. I don't think we have a Portsmouth, but they name Burwell. There you go. I'm pretty sure he was a British person. Oh. Up in Inuvik, Mackenzie. I know he was British. They have Mackenzie Road. There's a lot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of names of roads and stuff like that. Towns, cities, roads. counties, all definitely UK based. John, naughty, naughty, naughty. That's right. What moral sacrifices are you prepared to make in order to reach your goals? Wow, interesting. Very interesting. Well, there's all the horoscopes this morning, and I see the sky's turning just a little bit blue. So let's move on. Take this moment to do my plug. Who's that guy at 6:05? Maybe you'll catch him 5 on the flight to chill with Millen. Yeah, chill with Millen. John. New Hampshire. Hey, there you go. New Hampshire is a state. Cultus and Fairground? Do you think Cultus and Fairground were named after UK places? Is there a fairground over in the UK? Let me know, Pippa. Fairground was basically where I went to public school. And yes, it was a fairground. And Cultus, I don't know if Cultus is UK based, but the rumor is that the Queen named Cultus because there were so many cultured people there. And that's where I was born. All right, let's see what we got for boom, 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 boom. Can we say it? Boom, 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 boom. It's getting to be that time, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Not much of a sunrise. Boom, 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 boom. Should we walk over there and do that, or shall we just do a song first? Let the sun come up just a little bit more. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I know what I'll do. Before I go to Boom View, let's do this song that I like to warm up with as well. Oh, I love this guitar. Yeah, it's cloudy today. Not much of a sunrise this morning, guys. I can't promise you too much, so let's give the sun a little bit of time to wake up. This whole world is starts to getting you down, and people are just too much for you to face. I'll climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. Go fly on that one. On the roofs, as peaceful as can be, and there the world below can't bother me. So when I come home feeling tired and beat, I'll go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I'll get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. I keep on telling you, at night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share them all with me. It's right smack dab in the middle of town. I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. And if this whole world starts getting you down, there's room enough for you up on the roof. Up on the roof. Up on the roof. There you go, guys. There you go, guys. Hey, did you hear about the cows running? Oh, yeah. Yes. It was Highway 10, which is here Ontario Street, and the 401. apparently a truckload of cows. The truck driver got a little bit too close to the barrier, ripped open the side of the truck. When he stopped the truck, the cows decided they wanted to go for a walk right on the 401. Well, if you guys don't know what the 401 is, it's a major highway. It's like 8 lanes wide at the intersection of Huron, Ontario and 401, which is only about 10 minutes north of me right now. And no, nobody was hurt. I don't think there was any hamburger, but they had quite their kerfuffle on the 401. I didn't catch the news feed, but it was the talk of the town yesterday. Cows on the 401. Oh my goodness, that's like I don't know how to compare that to anything else, guys. That's just the funniest thing I ever heard. I was cows on the 401, and it happens every day. I've seen truckloads of cattle going back and forth to wherever they're taking them or wherever they're going, but I've never heard of them breaking out of their truck and walking up and down the 401. I can't imagine. Fortunately, the 401 at Huron, Ontario, the traffic slows down to like a snail's pace. If it's farther out east or west where there's no cities, the 401, the traffic can be, you can go 140 kilometers down the 401, no problem. But once you get closer to Toronto, it slows down to about 60 or 50. And yeah, I can't imagine. Whoa, look, a cow. Cows on the 401, yeah. Utter ridiculous for cows going utterly free. Oh yes, we're back to the utter jokes, are we? All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna give you boom view this morning. I'm not promising anything. It's a pretty gray day, but it's getting pretty bright out, and we're getting close to the 40 minutes in mark, which means it is boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom time. Cows, yes. Cows on the 401. What a day. For April Fools, that would have been funny if it had been a day later, right? Hey, did you hear about the cows on the 401? April Fools. No, really, there was. Oh, there's a bit of pink out there. Okay, let's go to Boom View, guys. Not much glare right here. Oh, love it. Let me tuck you in behind the curtains. Look at me. Ah, there we go. Boom View is coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! There you go, guys. A little bit of pink on the horizon. Check out the city. Good morning, Mississauga. What a nice, clear blue this morning. Yes, it is. A beautiful day. Beautiful day. There's Toronto in the corner. Let's, get the cameraman to turn just a little bit. All right, cameraman. There you go. Hey, why don't you zoom in on Toronto there? That's a great idea, cameraman. Zoom. Oh, did you see all them lights go on? Here we go. Let's zoom in on Toronto and see what's going on over by the bay. Good morning, Toronto. Oh, York. There's another one. New York, of course, but there's York Street in Toronto. There's another UK sounding word. If the cows were still out and about, yes, that would be an utterly fantastic view. Oh, look at that. See, the CN Tower is the top of it's clouded in a little bit of a mist this morning. But here we go with Toronto. Now let's take a walk across, see what's going on with Huron, Ontario. That's the other part. Whoops. That's the other part of the city and town names in Canada. Sure, there's a lot of British influence, but we also have a lot of native influence on our cities. Mississauga, for example, is a name of a tribe, Native American tribe in Canada. Toronto means place of home. Canada itself means village in Aboriginal language. And what are some other ones? Huron, Ontario. That's a mix of two of the words, Huron Indians and Ontario, and both of those are Aboriginal based. You're feeling moved by today's time. Oh my goodness, David. I would say that's a little bit cheesy, but that I don't see how that works into an utter joke. Worm's eye view, lovely, lovely, just like you, Pippa, lovely. Yes, it is a lovely view. It's super clear today. That is here, Ontario. That is one of the major arteries that go north and south through Mississauga, and the east and west artery is Burnhamthorpe. I'm not quite sure what the background for Burnhamthorpe would be. I think it's a local mayor that named that, whose last name was Burnhamthorpe. They named that city after him. If I recall, probably about 25 years ago, I read a little bit I didn't read it 25 years ago, I read about it, and it said that about 25 years ago there was a mayor named Burnhamthorpe, and they named this street right here after him. So that's going east and west, two major arteries. And we also have the 400 series highway, which is right over here behind this building, going east and west too. I jump on the 403 to get to mom and dad's the quickest. Takes me about an hour and a half to get to mom and pa's from here, maybe 2. Take a lot longer if I was riding my bike, that's for sure, which I plan on doing today. And Fran Winkles would be somewhere straight that way as well. So everybody wave to Fran. Morning. And Lake Erie is that way. Lake Ontario is right beside me. And it looks like a clear and beautiful day. Clear also means cold, so it looks like I'm going to have to bundle up for my bike ride this morning. So I will be taking the bike in. Yes, I think it's fully charged, and it's an e-bike. I plan on doing some videos about e-biking around the city streets in Toronto and Mississauga. And I also plan on doing a 5 on the fly today. We'll definitely keep Gemma's Journey Grace in the minds and hearts of people this morning and all day today, so she can help raise awareness for autism. Hope you guys help me in that endeavor. If you're new to the stream and you didn't get to catch all that, today is National Autism Awareness Day, and our friend over at Gemma's Journey Grace obviously takes this to heart. She is doing her part to raise awareness for autism, and we should help her in that journey as well. Not just by retweeting and using our social media prowess, but also words of encouragement for Gemma would be an amazing thing too. I think she needs some positive words of encouragement. She's feeling a little overwhelmed with all the tasks that she has to do. She's doing interviews, she's getting around to the town, getting around to working on a whole bunch of different projects today, and she will need our encouragement, our thoughts, and our prayers go out to Gemma and her journey to inspire the world and also to enlighten the world and raise awareness for autism. All right, so I'm 44 minutes into the stream, guys. There's one more thing I'd like to do. First of all, I need to do a copyright thing. The song that I just previously sang was Up on the Roof by the Drifters. And the next song I'm going to sing is Time of Your Life by Green Day. I love this song. It's a little difficult, and I'm just learning it, but here we go. Time of Your Life by Green Day. All right, hopefully the first note won't be sour. Need to do another 5 on the fly. Yes, I do, Mom. Yes, I do. I need to do a few of them, actually. The weather's getting better now, so it'll be good. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time Hope you have the time of your life. So take those photographs, still frames in your mind. Hang them on a shelf, good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. Oh, and for what it's worth it all the while. It's something unpredictable, it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. All right, like I said, I'm working on it. Chords are a little weird. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Yes, I know, Cab 7. Hey, Raymond Doolin, how you doing? Mike, you're amazing trying out new songs. Thank you so much. Gemma. Yes, Gemma's Prayers. Yes. Green Day, my goodness. Love them so much. Well, thanks, Dee. They're one of my favorite bands, too. And let me see. Raymond's in the house. Good morning, Raymond. Thanks for stopping by, but it's time for me to start winding it down. You know what I got to do. I don't take a cab. I'm not taking the bus, but I am riding my bike, so I need a little bit of extra time to get to work this morning. Lovely. Serving from my home. Lacey made it this morning. She stopped by for see that guy at 6:05. Maybe she'll catch him 5 on the fly. It's chillin' with Millen. Yeah, chillin' with Millen. Hey, look at that. Good morning. WrestleMania's in the house. Let's just call him Mania. I like that. And yeah, I'm winding it down right now, but I'm gonna plop out one more song. Unless I see a horoscope in there and I can do a flirty, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I'm gonna do one more song, my favorite one, the one I can do practically with my eyes closed. I can do it at least looking at the camera. So here we go. Out on a date in my daddy's car. We hadn't driven very far. There on the road, straight ahead. Car was stalled and the engine was dead. Well, I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. Never forget the sound that night. Screaming tires and the busting glass. Painful sound that I heard last. Where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. I woke up, the rain was falling down. There were people standing all around. There's something more running through my eyes. Somehow I found my baby that night. Held her close, she looked at me and said, "Hold me, darling, for a little while." Held her close, I kissed her all last kiss. I knew I found the love that I'd miss. Where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave. All right, I see a Sagittarius in the horoscopes this morning. I was hoping I would. There we go. So let's get that Sagittarius done, and then I'm going to wind it down, guys. It is 6:57. Time for me to get on out of here, jump on my bike, and head off to work. So let's go back to the horoscopes. Down to Sagittarius. Head on down. Give a flirty horoscope for my friend Lacey over at Serving from My Home, an amazing channel. And guys, one last thing before I do this. Today is National Autism Awareness Day. Somebody drop a link for Gemma's Journey Grace's channel. She is doing a blitz on raising awareness for autism today, and I'm supporting her in that endeavor. Not only with social media guys sharing and retweeting, but drop by and leave a positive comment for her. She's going to need the encouragement today. She's feeling a little overwhelmed with all the things that she has to do today on her plate. So let's remind her that we all love her and wish her all the best in her journey. So here we go. I'm going to wind it down with Sagittarius's flirty horoscope this morning. Ba, 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 with a wink and a smile. Thanks for coming by, guys. Sagittarius, you're in a dreamy state today. You're pondering the weather and noticing how the sky reflects in the window. The next thing you know, your crush will be sharing their daydreams about you, too. There you go, guys. That's it for the show this morning. Who's that guy at 6:05? Maybe you caught him 5 on the fly. It's chillin' with Millen. Let's do a little higher. Who's that guy at 6:05? Maybe you caught him 5 on the fly. It's chillin' with Millen. Thanks for coming by, guys. Where were you chill?